Welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. Folks, we are in Concord, North Carolina at the world-famous Zmax Dragway, and I got a couple $1,000s to give away. And you're not going to believe our contestants today, so let's just meet them and get it started. From Las Vegas, Nevada, now living in North Carolina, Kurt Busch. How you doing, budie?
Doing all right. Good to see you.
Give me a little pre-pound.
I'm lost. This is a straight line here. What's going on?
Yeah.
I thought this was an oval show.
You're not going to have any kind of anxiety attacks, are you?
I'm wanting to get in one of them.
Pat Trison, Malvern, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Great. How about you?
You know that gentleman next to you, don't you?
Yeah, I spent a little time with him.
Crew chief.
Yeah, hopefully I can guess these a little better sometime than I guess on weekends. So,
How long have you guys been together in a work relationship?
be about 2 years right now.
All right, sounds good. And of course, my crew chief, Ken Herring, Texas Chassis Works, Tyler, Texas. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Got a couple of NASCAR guys up here with me.
We got some big players.
Exactly.
And of course, I don't want to forget Paige. She's got the hard job, folks. She's got to bring up all these drivers and their attitudes and the cars. All right, so you guys know how we do the show. Not only are you playing against each other, but you're playing against the house.
That's right.
You ready to meet our first driver?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
All right.
Dan, tell me about your ride.
Yeah, 56 Chevy. Got a big block in it. Turbo 400 trans, 9-inch Ford rear end, 486 gears. Weighs 4,130 pounds.
Wow.
It's all stock.
Cool. First question.
How much power are you putting down to the track?
4 1/4.
Pat.
Carburetor, right? Not fuel injection, carburetor.
No, it's a 1,000 CFM AED carburetor.
And Ken
Pump
Herring.
gas. Pump gas. I drive it once a week.
Pump gas.
What cubic inch is the motor?
489.
Okay, perfect.
You ready to make a pass for us?
We're ready.
All right, here we go. Stay away from the car wrangler.
All right. I won't.
All right, gentlemen, this first of our $100 passes. Kurt Busch, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a big drag racing fan all of a sudden, and
Yep.
I'm building a
Wow.
1970 Dodge Challenger. So hoping we can get underneath the 10-second bracket with that later on.
Sounds good. Do you have a chassis man? Because you know Ken Herring.
All
We
right.
can take care of you.
I might find some key contacts from today.
All right. Everybody is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 1175, Pat with an 1120, and Kurt saying that's going to do a 1250.
You got excited.
They got a little excited. Look at them slicks, kid. Lord have mercy. Let's watch this pass. Only on speed.
He rolled the beam.
He rolled the
He
beams.
rolled the beam, so
An 1189 Big Bang. Now that's how we start
how
a
we're
show,
gonna start.
kid.
Uh-huh.
That's how we're going to finish
hopefully we
it, too.
finish it this time.
Easy now.
Kurt Busch sitting on 0, Pat sitting on 0, and Ken Herring, boom, sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. Mike, tell me about your motorcycle.
That's actually a Pro Mod Suzuki. It's nitrous. I won't give too much away because I'll wait for the questions. And it's got a 2 on it, Kurt.
I like that. I see it.
Kurt, first question.
I don't know anything about bikes. I know it's got to have a big clutch to put all that power down. How many passes have you made on that bike?
This will be the 3rd pass, so
Okay.
very new.
Very good question,
Yeah,
Kurt.
good job.
Pat,
You got an idea how much a horsepower it's got?
Probably with the nitrous between 375 and 400.
all right, and Ken Herring.
How many passes have you made actually spraying the thing?
2.
2? Okay.
This will be the 3rd one.
All right.
You ready to make a pass?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man.
Give me a little pound. All right, here we go.
Do it up, Mike.
All right, second of our $100 passes. Pat, tell me a little bit about yourself.
No, I grew up in drag racing. Actually, my dad's a drag racer, and I guess I made a left turn, headed to Charlotte, and keep making left-hand turns.
Yep, you're the crew chief for the man sitting next to you.
Yeah, crew chief for the Miller Lite Dodge Charger, and we've won about 4 races in the last 2 years. So, but we got to get a couple more. Hopefully, we'll get the Coke 600 this week.
Yeah.
That sounds good. All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 820,
Ooh,
Pat with an 825.
Look at these
and
guys.
Kurt,
Look at that.
And Kurt, who
I have confidence in Mike.
has confidence in Mike, sitting with a 777.
That's the Vegas in me.
All right, nice little burn out there.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, that thing does look kind of
time.
Yeah, he rolled the beams.
He left.
He left a little early, so.
No, he left before he
He left before
Oh, he
he-
did, actually.
No, he
got
did
a
good.
time. Yeah.
You know what? It's still winning
Winning.
big time. Give me a little
Exactly.
pound there. Oh, Lord have mercy. Kurt Busch sitting on zero. The big man. The crew chief, Pat, in the game. Welcome to the game, Pat. Sitting on $100. Ken Herring sitting on $100. Let's meet the last of our $100 passes. Tell me about that Corvette.
It's an 08. It's stock except for cold air, 436 horsepower, 273 gear.
You been racing a while?
It was on the track when it had 100 miles on it.
Wow.
Kurt.
Automatic or is it a stick?
It's 6-speed pedal shifter.
Okay.
Pat.
Have you changed any slicks or anything on the back, or you got stock tires on the back?
I still run them run flats.
And Ken Herring.
How many passes you made in that car?
Probably about 15 or 20.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Board ready.
Let's go. He's born ready. Athens, Georgia. Pat already locked in. Kurt sitting with his calculator already locked in.
Ding. All right, I'm in.
Tyler, Texas is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with a 12:90, Pat with a 12:55, and Kurt Busch with a 12:35. They don't want to leave you alone,
No,
Ken.
they don't.
Oh, here we go, folks. Little spin of the tires there. See if he can pick it up on the
Pretty good.
big end.
Yeah, it's picking it up.
12:39.
Wow, look at ding ding. Kurt, ding ding. Give us some of that.
Welcome to the game, big man. Look at that. He loves the smell of money, folks. We got a three-way tie going. Ken, Pat, and Kurt all sit on $100. Folks, it's past time. Go say hello to our sponsors, but make sure you come back. We're getting into round number 2. Tie going up there. Kurt Busch sitting on $100. Big Pat is crew chief sitting on $100. And of course, my crew chief, Ken Herring, boom, sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. That's Barracuda. Tell me about it.
It's 68, 440. It's got power glide, Indy heads, Indy intake.
Kurt,
Is it steel or fiberglass?
Just hood's fiberglass. It's all steel.
All of it's steel. All right.
Pat,
What kind of carburetor's got on it?
Blake carburation Dominator.
Ken Herring.
How big did you say the motor was again?
It's 440.
440, okay.
Is this your home track?
No, Morsel.
Yeah. You ready to make a pass for us?
Sure.
Appreciate you coming out. Here we go.
Enjoy it. Thanks.
All right, Pat and Kurt are already locked in. Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Together.
Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times.
Ooh, I'm a
Which are
little
all
Ken Herring
low,
with a
low here.
1020, Pat with a 945, and Kurt with a 1075. Pat, what do you know that we don't know?
Apparently not much.
There we go. All right, first of our $200 passes. Let's watch this pass, only on speed. Hold on, look at Pat saying, give me the money. I know what I'm doing.
He's got the money.
Mr. Crew
Good
Cheese,
job,
give me a
man.
little pound there. Oh, Lord have mercy, Pat. Take it easy on me there, Pat. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Busch sitting on 100. His crew chief, Pat, sitting on $300, and Ken sitting on 100.
Apparently I did
Doing what
know
I can
something
do.
they didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There's more drag racing in him than we know.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, let's meet our next driver. Okay, now Pat and Kurt, you've seen the show before. This is our combo round. I'm going to bring up 2 cars. You got to give me one combined time, and you get to only ask one question to one of the drivers.
Okay.
Ray,
Uh-huh.
how you doing, Ray?
Very well.
Thanks
How
for
are you?
coming out. Tell me about your ride.
It's a 69 Chevrolet Camaro with a 476 big-block Chevrolet Fire Glide.
Okay. Kevin, how you doing, Kev?
Doing good.
Tell me about your ride.
It's a 92 Pontiac Firebird. It's got a 406 small block Chevy in it.
All right, Kurt, Ray, or Kevin?
Ray, if you guys raced head to head, who would win?
It'd probably be pretty close from what I know of him, his car, and mine. Probably
All right.
pretty close.
Pat, Ray, or Kevin?
Kevin, how much horsepower got?
About 600.
And Ken Herring, Ray or Kevin?
Ray, what carburetor's on it?
It's a 1050 Dominator.
All right.
You guys ready to make a pass?
Ready to do.
All right, if you win, you got to take him to dinner. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, I didn't even have to tell him to shake hands. Sportsmanship.
All right.
All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 2010, Pat Tryson with an 1885, and Kurt Busch with a 1920.
I keep being low. I don't know if this is good or bad.
It worked for you last time. That thing didn't burn out. He just made a lot of... That's not good.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, here we go, folks. $200 pass.
That's a race. Wow. Oh,
That's Kurt.
1928.
Boom! Did you see all that?
Bam!
oh, good job, Kurt.
I am good with that.
Ken, we're in trouble. Pat,
Yeah,
you're going
we're
to have to
doing
teach us how to drive. Kurt Busch sitting on $300, folks. Pat Tryson sitting on $300. And Ken, when you win this pass, we're going to have a three-way
There we
tie.
go. That's what we
Sitting
need.
on 100. Last of our $200 passes. Tell me about the ride.
It's a 1940 Chevrolet Coupe. It was built in the early 70s out of Southern California. Runs a big block Chevrolet with GM iron heads, a power glide, and a 1957 Pontiac rear axle.
Wow. Kurt.
What's your rear gear?
430.
Okay.
Pat.
Get an idea how much it weighs?
It weighs 2925 with me in it.
Ken Herring.
How big's the motor?
It's a mild 540.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass?
Sure.
Give me a little pound.
All right.
All right, buddy. Amber windows. Here we go. Last of our $200 passes.
I'm stumped. I don't know which way to go.
Ken, we need this. The little three-way tie.
Well, he's putting a fire suit on, so he's expecting big stuff.
And when he's putting that fire suit on, Kurt, what does that tell you?
It means he's going to go faster than I thought.
Either that or he's going to catch on fire.
We don't want him to catch on fire.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 1055, Pat with the 990, and Kurt with an 1150.
Yeah, who knows? At these gases, you can't ever tell.
Woo!
Sounds good.
Sure does. Old school outlaws. Love the old gassers. Here we go, folks. Watch this pass, only on speed.
Looking good. Things are rolling.
The 974. Boom! Pat, hold on. Gently. You've been killing me. Look at you, man.
Killing me.
Let's take that money.
That Tommy was on it, man. I'm proud of that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Herring sitting on $100. Pat Tryson in first place sitting on 500 smackaroos. And Kurt Busch sitting on $300. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're getting into round number 3. That means the jack is going up. It's still a tight race. Say hello to our sponsors. Folks, welcome back to Pastime. Getting into round number 3. Got a pretty tight race going up there, but Kurt Busch is the crew chief, Pat Tryson, sitting on $500. All right, here we go. Let's meet our next driver. Tell me about the Vendetta.
Small block SB2s, 330, 356. It's Power Glide. It's got a 534 gear in it. 543 gear.
Kurt.
You might not know how much it weighs.
Probably about 3,100.
Okay.
Pat.
Got any nitrous on it?
No.
No laughing gas?
No. All motor.
Ken Herring.
They normally run that car quarter mile?
No. It's the 8th mile car.
Hey, is this the first time you run a quarter mile?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many questions does he get to ask again? I mean,
I was trying to help you.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. First of our $300 passes. Pat, calling you out there, Ken. How many questions do you get?
That was Kurt calling him out.
Oh, it was Kurt
down there.
Oh, sorry.
I'm used to him asking 3 questions each time. That's all right. He's helping us out there, though, because it seems like a lot of gear.
You know,
Exactly.
You got to listen. Pat already locked in. Kurt already locked in.
Ton of gear.
Ken Herring with a ton of gear already locked in. Let's take a look at those times, folks. Ken Herring sitting with a 985. Pat Tryson with a 1045. And Kurt Busch with an 1115.
I've been all or bust, it seems like.
Yep.
We all have. I just figured he ain't going to have no top end.
That's, you know, 543, that's a ton.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. First of our $300 passes. Here we go.
Got enough gear.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah.
A 942. Let me walk on.
Let me end this. I wanted Kurt's game over here.
Yeah. Ken Herring. Cash is good. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Busch sitting on $300. Pat Tryson still in the numero uno spot, sitting on $500. But Ken Herring back in the game on $400. Let's meet our next driver. Tell me a little bit about the Twisted Cheeto.
Well, the Twisted Cheeto has a Roush Yates Performance Parts Boss 302 block, aluminum heads, aluminum intake, 4-barrel carb, gear drive.
Kurt.
What type of rear suspension? Is it 4-link or a ladder bar?
Stock 4-link, yes.
Pat.
What gear's in it?
488.
Ken Herring.
Any idea how much power the motor makes?
At the wheel, we're right at 400, Ken.
Okay, perfect.
You ready to make a pass?
Oh, ready, been ready.
This your favorite show?
Yes, it is. My favorite show. Watch it every night.
Just making sure.
My dad calls me while this show's on, and we compete over the phone.
Wow.
That's the way to do it.
What's Dad's name?
My dad's name?
Yeah.
Bob.
How you doing, Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
All right, buddy. Have a good pass for us. Well, there we go. Father and son playing pastime over the phone. That's a first.
That's awesome.
Kurt and Pat already locked in.
Wow. All right.
Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look. This is Ken Herring sitting on a 1050. Pat Tryson with a 975 and Mr. Kurt Busch with a 990.
We've got ourselves a drag race.
Yeah.
Burnouts never lie.
There you go.
Here we go.
Oh, had a lot of wheel speed.
On the pass. There we go. A 1068. You know.
Come on.
Hold on. No. Let me hand it off. Sorry, man. Bam.
Can't stand to be behind the whole time.
Ken Herring sitting in first place, sitting on $700. Big man. Pat Tryson, Kurt Busch's crew chief, sitting on $500. You're still in it, Pat. And Kurt Busch sitting on $300. You're still in it, Kurt. Last pass of the night. You still could win this, folks. It's past time. Don't go anywhere. Say hello to our sponsors.
But our resident expert wants to say a little something special to you.
Hi, I'm Brett Wagner, the host of Pastime. If you want to fight corrosion and condensation in your vehicle, then use Zmax Micro Lubricant, and here's how. Zmax Micro Lubricant soaks into the pores of metal, cleans out carbon, varnish, and other deposits on your engine. This stuff works great in any engine, gas or diesel. It extends engine life, increases horsepower, and reduces friction. Zmax Micro Lubricant. It makes good oil work better. Hey, how was that? You think I could be the new resident expert on the show?
Baby steps, big boy, baby steps.
Welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into our final round. It's worth $500. It's going to make someone $2,000. Let's do the math. Ken Herring, little pre-pound there. Boom, sitting on $700. In first place, you win this.
We win it all.
We win it all.
We buy Miller Lite with it.
We buy Miller Lite and go get a steak dinner. Pat Tryson, crew chief. For that man, Kurt Busch, you've done really well, Pat. Proud of you.
We're going to have to beat Kent here and take the money again.
You win this last pass, it puts you at 1,000, you win the whole thing.
That's it.
Kurt Busch, let me give you a little pound there, Kurt. Thanks for coming out. $300. You've kind of stayed in the game, but the bottom line is if you win this pass, $500 puts you at $800. You win the whole thing.
That's all you got to do is put yourself in position to win.
If you win, you or Pat, I know you're gonna give it to charity.
Absolutely.
Kurt Busch Foundation?
Yep, Kurt Busch Foundation in support of the Kurt Busch Superdome.
Appreciate you guys coming out. You guys ready to do this?
Let's do it. Go.
We always save a little something special for last. Let's do it. All right, Hans, tell me about your ride.
It's a 65 Chevy 2, a tube chassis car. It's got a mild 427 small block with a power glide and a Ford 9-inch rear end.
All right, Kurt for Hans.
In that 9-inch, what's the gear?
It's a 543 gear.
Pat?
How much does it weigh?
2,300 without me.
And Ken Herring.
It's got any nitrous on it?
Nothing, no matters.
You ready to make a pass?
Yep, I'm ready.
Someone's going to win $2,000 because of you.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I'll take it.
All right, thanks, buddy. Here we go.
Do it up, Hans.
A lot of contemplating going on here. This is pressure, Pat.
This is
Hey,
what
Kurt,
either we make or break right
This
here.
is it. I mean, I know, you making the left-hand turns all the time. There's a lot of pressure. Sponsors, the whole bit, winning millions of dollars at a race. But this is the real deal. Kurt Busch is locked in. Pat Tryson, crew
I'm
chief,
still thinking.
to the man, is locked in.
This is where the big money is.
And my crew chief.
Oh, we thinking a little.
You gotta go with your first instinct, so you're too late.
Yeah, probably right. I'm gonna pretend I'm you. Hold on. All right, let's go.
Here we go, folks. Last pass of the night. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 875.
Oh!
Pat with a 925.
All or nothing, brother.
And Kurt with a 925.
Look at the twins.
When you both got the same time, whoever locked in first will be the winner in case you guys come out, in case it gets to you guys. So whoever locked in first, if it gets close to a 925, we'll find out.
That's why this show Pastime's got some drama in it.
That's right, drama. Oh, it's nasty.
That car is lightweight, too.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, folks. This is what it's all about. $500 makes you $2,000. Let's watch this pass only on speed. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and who locked in first, Kurt Busch! Bam! Boom!
How about that one?
Good job.
Yeah, it gets squirrely off the line.
The good part is we both beat the house.
I guess that's true. Good job, man.
NASCAR
Good job,
beat the
Kurt.
drag race.
Congratulations, man.
Pat and Ken, you gotta hand over your money to Kurt. Folks, it's past time. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. From Concord, North Carolina, from Zmax Dragway, I'm Brett Wagner for Speed. We'll see you next time.